Small Kentucky town in the year 1972, a group of 6 friends were going on a weekend camping trip. Little did they know this trip would lead them to the edges of a very mysterious forest. As they set up camp, strange things began to happen. The fire flickered unnaturally, and the wind sounded like eerie whispers. As they settled into the campsite, as the sun was setting, the friends noticed an abandoned cabin. Close to the campsite, they decided to explore it. The cabin was overrun with weeds, trees, and all sorts of vegetation that the cabin was practically hidden to the human eye. When the friends walked in, they saw an old, creaky rocking chair sitting by the fireplace, covered in dust and cobwebs. It seemed as if the chair had its own story to tell. As they explored more, the friends discovered old family photos on the walls, showing a happy family of 4 used to live there. The dad, a rugged logger, stood tall in the pictures, surrounded by his loved ones. The friends all walked into a separate room. In that room, on a desk, was a journal detailing the logger's long hours chopping down trees in the forest. There was mention of a mysterious witch that was meant to be avoided in that forest, and words wrote of strange occurrences and warnings to stay away from the witch's domain. The friends shuddered as they read about the witch with bright blue eyes who had a sinister desire for the logger's children and wife. The logger's journal described his desperate attempts to protect his family from the witch's dark intentions. The friends continued reading, eager to uncover how the logger outsmarted the witch. As they kept reading, they discovered a hidden trapdoor under a rug in the cabin. Although the trapdoor was locked and the friends couldn't get in, the friends' curiosity piqued as they pondered the strange trapdoor. Perhaps it led to a hidden passage where the logger stored items to fend off the witch's evil intentions. The friends' anticipation grew as they imagined the possibilities hidden beneath the trapdoor. They envisioned a cache of enchanted weapons and protective amulets, carefully crafted by the logger to shield his family from the witch's dark magic. The friends all then playfully chuckled at the thought of there even being a witch. The friends decided they had enough of the cabin and decided to go back to the campsite to relax by the campfire. They were all exchanging stories and laughing about past memories they shared together growing up, when suddenly they hear a faint eerie cackle in the distance. The sound sent shivers down their spines, exchanging nervous glances at each other as they realize the witch's laughter is growing closer, filling the night with a sense of foreboding. The friends now all huddling together, their hearts pounding as they strained to hear the witch's evil laughter growing louder. In the distance, the friends began to embrace themselves for the impending encounter with the witch, ready to face whatever challenges come the friends' way. The friends all slowly rise from their seats, their eyes scanning the dark forest as witch's laughter echoes through the night. The tension was thick enough to cut with a knife, making every rustle of leaves or snap of a twig feel like a potential threat. The friends their faces lit by the dancing flames of the campfire, can feel their hearts racing as they prepare to confront the witch lurking in the shadows of the forest. The friends decided to venture into the forest with their heads held high as they ventured further. The sound of rustling leaves and distant whispers send shivers down their spines. The path ahead is cloaked in mystery, and with each step, the air grows colder, hinting at the presence of the witch's magic weaving through the trees. With the friends' hearts pounding and the forest whispering its secrets, the friends pressed on, their eyes scanning the darkness for any sign of the witch's presence. Suddenly, a faint glow appeared in the distance, drawing them closer like moths to a flame. As they approached, an old gnarled tree stood before them. The branches twisted into abnormal shapes as they stood before the ancient tree. A soft, ethereal glow emanates from its gnarled branches, casting a mesmerizing light that dances in the shadows. Whispers of enchantment fill the air, hinting at the presence of something mystical and otherworldly. A faint, shimmering script materializes on the bark, revealing the intricate incantation of a long-lost spell. The words pulsed with magical energy. A hushed whisper carried on the wind, beckoning them to follow its melody. Shadows danced around the friends, weaving a tapestry of suspense and intrigue. Suddenly, a figure cloaked in darkness emerged from the mist. It was the witch of the forest, her bright blue eyes gleaming with ancient knowledge. With a cryptic smile, she extended a gnarled hand and spoke words that sent butterflies in their stomachs. The witch's cryptic words lingering like a ghost in the air. As the moon cast a glow upon the twisted branches, a sense of foreboding hit the friends' hearts. Rustling in the undergrowth made them freeze their tracks as the branches creaked menacingly overhead. A sense of urgency gripped the friends. With hearts pounding, they exchanged knowing glances, silently agreeing to retreat back to safety of the campsite and old cabin. Racing through the moonlit forest, their steps quickened, the witch's haunting presence lingering in their minds. As the friends dashed through the thick forest, the witch's shadow seemed to stretch and reach out, a reminder of the encounter they had with the witch. Heartbeats thundered in their ears as they pushed forward, that cabin beckoning like a beacon of safety in the darkness. With a final burst of speed, they stumbled into the clearing, panting but unharmed. The witch's presence may linger, but for now they were safe within the shelter of the cabin walls. With the witch's shadow still haunting their thoughts, they lay down next to each other in the safety of the cabin, their breaths coming in ragged gasps. The crackling campfire outside provided a flickering light against the encroaching darkness outside, casting shadows on the cabin walls. As they exchanged nervous glances, the forest seemed to hold its breath. The friends, extremely tired, all passed out from the fear they had just experienced. With the first light of dawn filtering through the cabin's windows, a sense of unease settled upon the friends. As they roused from the restless slumber, their eyes widened in alarm to find two of their companions missing. Panic gripped their chests as they searched the cabin and its surroundings frantically, but there was no sign of the friends. With a sense of urgency, the four remaining friends swiftly packed their bags, determination etched on their faces as they embarked on the hike to the nearest ranger station, each step through the forest heavier, the weight of uncertainty pressing down upon them. As they reached the station, their voices trembled as they recounted the harrowing events of the night and the mysterious disappearance of their friends. The rangers listened intently, their expressions grave, as they pledged to aid in the search of the missing companions. Hope mingled with fear within the friends as they awaited news of the unfolding search and fate of those who had vanished into the whispering shadows of those woods. The rangers combed through the forest. Their efforts yielded no trace of the missing friends, except for two hats. The discovery of the hats only deepened the mystery shrouding the disappearance, leaving the friends with a lingering sense of dread and unanswered questions. Despite the thorough search by the rangers, the forest seemed to hold its secrets close. The hats stood as silent witnesses to a puzzle unsolved, a haunting reminder of the friends lost to the enigmatic whispers of that forest. The friends gathered around once more, their hearts heavy with the weight of loss and uncertainty. They sat in silence. The wind whispered through the trees, carrying echoes of the unknown fate that had befallen their companions. Despite the darkness looming around them, a glimmer of resolve sparkles in their eyes, a silent promise to remember their friends and the bond that had united them in the face of darkness. And so, the tale of the friends lost in the forest faded into legend, a haunting reminder of the mysteries that lurk beyond the edge of the known